We got Periscope people. That's good. I haven't been there for a while. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining. Anybody else going to join me? I'm going to talk about a bunch of stuff today, and I hope I can solve some problems or point you in the right direction. That's what I really want to do. I mean, I love telling people where to go. Enough people have told me where to go in my life, but it was usually not helpful. So that's why I like to tell people where to go. That's helpful. That's why I'll really, spend the rest of my life trying to learn new ways of stuff that's out there to help people do what they really want to do in life. Let's see. Stop learning how to do things. Don't waste time. Think rich people. Stuff. Yeah, I mean, particularly if you have something important you want to do in life, besides surviving, which we all have to do, and we got to get that ground level, so we're taking care of ourselves and don't have to be a burden on other people. And that's our first job. Yep. And then after that, it's just, how do we do something that's important in life? And I don't know if just accumulating more and more money in your basement is important, but if it is, more power to you. I don't know what the hell to do. We're all guessing, so I'm sure your guess is as good as mine. And I think that's what really kindness and love is about, is helping people do what they think they want to do. We all, I think, want to tell everybody what to do with their lives, and that's not being a good friend or lover or whatever you want to do. And that's why I think that's what it's about, is helping people do what they want to do, not what you want them to do. You're struggling in life like I am. We all are. We're all guessing. We don't know what the heck to do. And I see Facebook Matthew Lesko is flipping. Is it flipping for you, Jim? Or Rick? Do you see that? Do you see a little flicker like on an old TV set, or is that just my computer? That could be just my computer, isn't it? So let's see what's on. Yeah. So that's why if you have something important, I think off the top of my head, and this is what I do for people in Let's Go Help. I mean, that's why I think that what I've done in Let's Go Help is finally found something I could do that uses the technology to be able to help people the most. What I used to do was really publish reference books, and show people these reference books, and they get these big reference books, and what the hell do I do? So Let's Go Help to me now is it eliminates reference books. You don't have to do anything. You just have to have a problem, and you go to close Facebook and you say, hey, I need money to do this. Like somebody was trying to grow their business, and they had some kind of service business or whatever, and they need money to grow and how to get new business and everything. So I showed them, see, what I could do in just a few minutes, or whatever, is send you links. Kiki. I never say it right, do I, Kiki? And give them the links. So you don't have to go to Google and waste your hours or days or years even trying to find something that you'll never find because you don't know what to ask and things like that. And what I do is use like 40 some years of experience researching all these programs. And that's what I love about getting questions. So just getting another book or whatever, a reference book is not as interesting to me. When you ask me a question, then I have to think harder. I have to do it. Then if I don't know the answer, a good place to start, then I go do the research and give it to you. And also what Let's Go Help does is give you a sneak preview on the new books I do come out. So when I do a new book, a reference book that I'm selling on the internet, like I have one on debt, how to, all the programs are available to get out of any kind of debt, whether it's credit card debt, personal debt, what do you call it, student loan debt or IRS debt or business debt. I put them all together in a report that I sell on the internet. But if you're a club member, you get a copy free because I want to know what you think. And so it's like my posse. here. Wesley, how are you? Dan Meeks, haven't seen you in a while. Do I look older, Dan? How old do I look now? Dan Meeks and I go back like 3 reiterations or 3 centuries of computers. Back when CompuServe was the first online database. And I thought, oh man, we finally made it. I used to give directories. I mean, that's what we need is online. And that was it. It quickly evolved past that, which is even better now with the internet. But that was it. I was the answer man on that thing or something I have, because that was it. I mean, to me, that's how we could share information quicker. Like if I could give you a link to show you how to get some help or money or whatever, faster, that'll save you time. And even if it doesn't work, know what about court costs and fees and fines. Don't know what you mean, court costs, fees, and yeah, I mean, they're killing people. Court costs and then you go to jail because you can't pay the court costs, and and you can't go out and earn the money to pay the court costs because they put you in jail. It's just a way for local communities, I think, just to make extra money. And I think they're cracking down on that. And it's the same with bails, for having to pay bail if you're unemployed and don't have money, then you can't go out and earn money. It's crazy. All your resources, I thought you'd be a trillionaire by now. Well, even if I was, I still want to do this. The object of making money to me is not to make money. I mean, sure, there's a certain level you have to feed yourself, but the object of life is contributing, helping people or whatever. And that's, I just think, there's limits. I mean, capitalism is good, socialism is good. All these things are good pieces of life, not the whole life. That's why we try to, this must be good. It's sort of like, ice cream tastes great. Well, I'll just eat ice cream all day. No, you can't do that. Life is a balance of stuff. Not if something is good, but why don't we do it for everything? No. Hook us up. Well, it takes work. I mean, that's the other, the bottom line of most of life is that it takes work. And I guess even salesmen and hucksters like me trying to make you believe it's easy. It's not. Because even if I give you a source, it may or may not work. There's no guarantee anything will work. That's the only debt I have. Kiki, that's the only debt you have is about court costs and fees and fines. Is that it? Well, I think you remember, aren't you, Let's Go Help? Yeah, let me know. Put that in there. Let me dig around how to do that. There actually is even separate crowdfunding sites just for that kind of stuff. The black and yellow looks great. The black. You see this suit here? Okay, that's my next raffle. Okay, March 15th, we're going to raffle that off. And you want your name in the raffle. There's 2 ways to do it. You join Let's Go Help. That's letsgohelp.com, or you go to letsgostore.com and put your name in to get a free download report. And the report is someplace that a report that I tell you how to search the internet without paying for anything you get. So to eliminate all the people who want money from you, and how to find only people that give money, not people that take money. See, that's what I'm trying to do, is show you people that give money, not take money. So you download that report at letsgostore.com, and your name goes in the route. See this pink and black? Isn't that great? Yeah, and it's corduroy. It's nice. It's not a heavy corduroy. It's a light corduroy. Yeah, and I'll be giving out one a month probably. I think I probably have enough for the rest of the year. I say you're talking about black and yellow here. The black over there and the yellow's here. Yeah. So it's back in taking work. It takes work. And that's the way you really learn. You don't learn by looking for something to buy that will solve your problem. Size? What do you mean? It's a 40 regular. Yeah. And that's what I am. I tell a lot of people about you. I've been following you for years. I'm glued to the library nowadays. Thank you, Wesley. By the way, I have a new, if you go on Lesco Store, I have a new link there in red about leaving a review. I'm really trying to collect reviews, little video reviews of people, because that's apparently how you sell things, in social media nowadays. I just can't go out on TV and scream and shout. People need that other kind of validation, and particularly younger people don't know me from Adam. I'm a bit larger. Well, maybe. I have some other suits that are probably if you're 42 or more, you could fit into. But they're fun. You give it away as a friend. Or you could sneak it in and not bet it, just for parties. Or whatever. I think there's a lot of ways to use that. Yes, I've seen those reviews. Oh, thanks, Keith. Yeah. Albert, hi. Yeah, I think you gave me one, didn't you, Kiki? I forget. Your name is just so familiar. I see all the time, and I appreciate you being there. Feels like a friend. I'm still waiting for a response on a small home-based business grant. John R.D., a response on a small home-based business grant. Well, here's the facts, John. I try to answer everybody. I usually don't unless you're a paying member. And then even that, I don't. I screw up a lot. I don't answer people when I say I do. And I'm more concerned about people who give me money. I'm responsible there more to answer. I'm more or less a one-man band, but I really want to help as many people as I can. Okay, if you want a home-based business, there's two things about it. There's lots of possible sources. It depends on where you live. And here's where you check. You start with your local. See, like if you were in Lesco Help, I would send you a report with the links. But here, let me tell you about how to start no matter where you are, because it's different every place. First, you go to America's SBDC. That's America's, AMERIAS with an S, then another SBDC.org. You go there, put in your zip code, and you find the local office. They're free consultants to help you start any business. They're getting grants to help you start businesses, okay? Now, they may or may not be great for you. It depends. I mean, it's like anything. I could show you where the girls are, but I can't guarantee they're going to date you. So that's right. You and your personality depends on how much you get. That's right. Getting help and information is a people business. It's not a research business. I think you've got the right retro chew. What's retro chew mean? I don't know. You're not perfect, but you're a good. Oh, thank you, Albert. I'm not you. Retro chew mean. See, a lot of new hip words that I don't know about, but keep trying to learn. So there you go first. Okay, then you have to go your city economic development office, your county economic development office, and your state economic development office. Now, grants is the wrong thing to say because very few. The money that's given out to businesses and entrepreneurs is really called grants. It's called a bunch of other things. So when you approach these organizations, what you're looking for, I want to start a business and I'm looking for help. You just need assistance. You don't know if somebody's going to give you a $1,000 contract, they didn't call it a grant. But if you're asking for a grant, they'll say they don't have one. So the more you say grant is I know what you mean. I use the word a lot because I know that's in people's minds. I'm not interested in starting a business or paying debt. Great, Kiki. What do you want to do? Tell me, please. And remember to is put it there if we misconnect here. Yeah, and that's right. You just need help. I mean, that's the biggest problem. They be, I need money. Sure you do, but they're not giving money just for what you want. So you have to learn what's out there and how to use it. It's sort of, I want to date somebody who's 6'7" and weighs, 190 pounds, and it's all this. Well, maybe it's nice to know, but it may not be there, And you'll go out and you'll run into some midget, and you'll fall in love, and that'll be over, So you can't. You're looking for companionship, and the right kind or whatever. We don't know what it is because we don't know what's there. You think you know what it is, but we're usually wrong. And I've proved that to myself over and over again in my life. I've written 100 books, 100. That's right, 100. And only 10 have made money. So I know, and I got the data to show it, that I'm wrong 90% of the time. So you got to keep an open mind. As soon as I get it figured out, you'll be. You don't have to figure it out, Key. Let me help you. That's what I think I'm good at. You tell me just sort of, oh, that's what I do on Let's Go. What is it? Call, let's go help, let's go talk. That's what it is. Let'sGoTalk.com. That's where I help you. Man, I shocked at myself. In 15, 20 minutes, I somehow intuitively tell me about it. I listen to you very closely, what your interests are, whatever, and then try to piece together a potential good path to get on. And that path somewhere, the only thing you have to know about that, where that path is going, is away from what you're doing now. If you're not happy now, you don't have to worry where the path is going. You just have to make sure it's away from what it's now. And that's what most of us get stuck in. Well, I don't know exactly what to do, so I'm just going to stay here until no, you can't do that. You can't do that. You'll be there for another 10 years. Because you don't know what the perfect thing is. It's out there. You don't know what it is. You have to go, closed group. That's it, Keiki. Or Kiki. I guess it's key, right? And that's what paralyzes us. Then another 10 years go by, another 10 years go by. You don't have to know where you're going. You have to know where you shouldn't be, and start taking steps, even if it's baby steps, away from there. And that's right. Like club members do that. I want to do this. Okay. Here's 5 places to start to look for help to get there. Here's 5 things you do. You could go to a meetup, people who are starting nonprofits to help, veterans or something like that. And start learning, start listening. It's all getting input and getting new input. You can't take the old stuff you're getting. Yeah, that's a good point. Thanks for leading people to the water. Hello, Mark Yankee. Retro Chew. Oh, that's the name. Okay. What is the name of the website you mentioned to get help or grants? Let'sGoStore.com. That's all the help I have there. And the main thing I think is the best I have is Let's Go Help. It's like $19.95 a month. And that's where you just tell me what you want, and within a day or so, I send you the links that are the best links to do. Otherwise, you're going to spend 2-3 days just searching Google and never finding anything, and that's crazy. Also, here's some other things to remember. When you deal with me, you'll never need a grant writer. Well, I don't say never, because there are a few times you will, but 90% of the times, the things I show you will not require a grant writer at all. So get out of your head. Get it out. Just shake that out. I don't need a grant writer. Just get that out of there so it doesn't fester and hang in your head again. Also, never worry about. Yes, you're a lifesaver, a true American legend. Oh, thank you, Retro. And if you're up for it, Retro, go to Let's Go Store. And you see by the free suit video there, I have a little red button about leaving a review. And that's a little easy way to leave a short little video review about what you think of my work. I want a forgiveness visa. Don't know what that is. Don't we all? It sounds like great. There are forgiveness loans for students and other things like that, business loans and housing, a lot of housing forgiveness loans. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So there, and it's very easy to leave a video review. I mean, they not only do, I'm selfish, they make me feel good too. It's nice to hear, because I don't get that. Well, actually, none of us ever get that enough. But it really helps for letting other people know, so I can affect more people. I have a meeting set up next week with my local hut. Oh, great, Jim. Jim's a member. Great. Yeah, that thing I did. And it's on YouTube too if you don't have it. But we'll have it. If you remember, you get all the links with it, that I did. Like I just put up once today about how I need a college grant. You probably don't, Philip, but you join up there and I'll give you a free lesson for an hour on all the free sources of money to go to college. And anybody there who's on Let's Go, you too, Jimmy, want that over in the files section. I got about a 40-minute video there that explains all the free sources of money not to pay for college. Remember, and one thing to note, my accounting college class is expensive. My accounting classes are expensive. Okay, there's a lot of places to check. One thing that you should check, Philip, that people don't, and that people forget to, is your state. There's a scholarship office in every state, and every state will have a dozen, 2 dozen, 3 dozen scholarships, and that's a place that a lot of people don't apply to. Listen, I'm going to get something to drink. Okay, I'll be right back. That's better. Thank you. Let's see. Where is that link? Which link, Detox Lady? If you're on YouTube, just in the last 3 or 4 videos, I talked about how to get $7,000 for something. I spent a lot of time dreaming up the titles of these things to make clickbait. But in the last couple of videos, there can't be more than 2 or 3 deep of the new ones that explains that whole thing. Thank you for making the clarification on the word grant and how to find the resources of money without calling it a grant. Yeah, because you just need help. See, and that's what the trouble is, because the bureaucrats will try to please you with what you say. Because if you say grant, they say we don't have any, you go away, their problem is solved, right? But see, we all don't know what to ask for. This is why we're the question mark suit. It's all about asking the right question. You can get anything. But we go to Google and ask the wrong questions. So you're putting grants into Google, and what you're going to get is 50 million websites, and all but a handful of those websites are people who want money from you because you want a grant, and they'll package something that they think they could sell you for that. When all the grants are free, so it's stupid, If I do the Let's Go Talk app for $20-ish, I won't have enough to pay for next month $20. Whoa, okay, then don't do that. Which one should I do? Stay in Let's Go Club. That's the man, because I could get you there. Yes, Kiki, don't worry about that. Just stay in the club, and the $20 there. And no, I don't want you to be in financial trouble because of me. Okay, yo, man, any advice for someone who's looking for work with a little experience, not sure of a career path? Well, we're all like that, I think. We don't know what the hell to do, and we don't have a lot of experience because most of the growth things are in new jobs. I think here's a couple of things that come to mind. There are things you want to do, and you have to. Is there beer too? Ooh, don't know what. That's the tips. You could be a paramedic. The training is short. Yeah, I mean, what to do? I mean, that paramedic thing or whatever. Go to your local community college. Okay. There's a lot of certificate programs. Now, don't go on the Google and try to find stuff. Forget that. There's 2 places to check if you want a new career of some kind. One is your Career One Stop or the Workforce Development Center for your county. Call your county government and tell them you're looking for the workforce office. Okay. They have money to train you for a career, careers that are needed in your location. Okay. So that's one thing. The next thing you do is you go to your community college. Community college has short training programs, 6 months, 3 months, a year, whatever, and also a lot of money to pay you to do that, And so that's what you do. See what's, if you need first of all, you got to get income to feed yourself. So unless you want to be an artist or something like that, and then whatever. Now, the other thing you do is start learning how to make money online And without spending money. Don't spend money to learn how to make money. Don't spend money, for even education before you check all these other sources. And that's very important. And there is a free course from the government of San Francisco city government, gives you a free course anybody could take anywhere in the country on how to make money through platforms on the internet. And it's all free. Where the platform gets paid is if you get paid, they get a piece of the money. So learning that system, I think, is very, very important in today's society, because there's about a third of everybody working today is working on one of these platforms, whether it's Uber, or a dog walker or whatever. So a third of everybody working, a third, man. So it's not everybody, so it's not a have to or whatever, but it's a growth. You want to be in where there's growing, because that's where opportunities are. So find that out. If you put gig economy, and make sure it's .gov or .org. Do not touch anything that is a .com. That's the important thing. You want .org or .gov, G-O-V. And that's the way to survive in life before you see, otherwise you'll go broke before you figure it out. Well, life is about trial and error, trying and failing. I mean, you're a scientist, right? So you're in the lab testing all these things to see, oh, eureka, I found it. Your life is the same way. You're testing, trying to find out what's right for your life. Cryptocurrency stocks are hot. If you find the right point in the age of artificial, all that shit is maybe worthwhile. I don't know. You don't know. Nobody really knows. Some people guess and some people win. You want to do that? More power to you. You want to say now, but to me, if that's not something that's important to you, why are you going to waste time with it? Because you can make a lot of money? Well, yeah, and you can lose a lot of money. so it doesn't seem like a wise investment to me, because you're trying to outguess other people that are thinking about that 24 hours a day. And you're going to come, oh, I'll think about it for a half hour, an hour, 3 or 5 times, whatever it is. It's not as much as these other people, who are conning you into putting their money in it so they can make more money, because if you push up the price of everything, then they make more. Thank you for your opinion. I'm only trying to be an accountant to make the big bucks. Oh, fine. Now you have to do that and pay for it. There's a lot of ways to be an accountant. And if you don't start in the junior college, I just think it's crazy not to. You get 2 years for next to nothing, and you probably get it all paid for, in other ways there, because it doesn't cost that much. You're going to some trade. Do not go to a for-profit trade school. I mean, I think that's the bottom line of anything. You're not getting any value for money there. There's data over and over again. I've been following this for years, and I don't believe it. Sure, I'm sure there's instances that I'm wrong, but as a general sense, I would not do that. The whole thing is to gain high income skills and put money towards a passive income generator that does not require you to work. Why, Philip? Why don't you want to work? Why don't you want to work? I mean, doesn't that sound, I don't want to contribute. I don't want to help anybody. I don't want to do anything. That doesn't sound right. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just stupid or whatever. I've been told that by a lot of people. But no, I don't think we're here not to work. There's something in part of our society that says that is good. And the older I get, I think it's stupid. Like retirement, I think, is nuts. I grew up where you were supposed to retire and go to Florida and play golf for the rest of your life. Why? I'm shitty at golf. I like it, but I'm shitty at playing golf. So why do you want to do something for the rest of your life that you're lousy at? Don't you want to do something that you could find out that you're good at and then do that for the rest of your life? Let's think of Picasso said, well, I'm going to retire now. No, he's got a skill to help the rest of us. Philip is a millennial. Man, who knows? I know more older people that think like that than millennials. Many jobs will be automated in the future. Yes, there'll be other jobs. There's always stuff to do. Look around. Look all the problems we have. Go out and solve a problem. That's what's fun in life. Fun isn't sitting on the beach. That's resting and recharging your battery so you can go out and fight again. Man, that's what it is. We can't tell this. We can't tell the stove give me heat. Then I'll add the wood. Right? Would I? No, but I understand about this is where like passive income. Yeah, it's really boring. Success is boring. All those things may be good for your ego, but it's not growing. We're a plant, just like you're organic, and our job is to grow. And I think our job as individuals is to give and to love as hard as we can. And that's one thing I see about aging, I think is great, because you can't run as fast, you can't be as quick and things like that as we're young, but you can love. See, your heart can grow forever, even though your biceps can't anymore, but your heart can. And that's one muscle you can keep growing for the rest of your life. And that's the important one. I want to work, but my disability prevents me from working. I am 14 days from being homeless, but I haven't given up. I have a few more surgeries, and I hope to be back to work. Great. Well, I wonder if there's anything you could do, even with a disability. Look at that. Try to get that free course that's at San Francisco. The city of San Francisco gives out a free online course on how to be a freelancer at home. So even if it's an hour or two, you only have enough energy for an hour or two. There are things you can do to start earning some kind of income. And none of this costs any money to do. Clap out, miss. This independence. Yeah, independence is important, I think. Dude, I fixed an adult file before I was an adult. Adelphi before a lot of I'm missing, I guess, a lot of inside jokes here. I think I work 2 jobs, 65 hours a week, and go to school full time. That's great, Philip. Yeah, that's it. How much can you give? How much can you do? Right. But you got to take care of yourself too. Take care of your health, because you can't do shit if you ain't healthy. Right. That's right. Should be looking for our state's annual report for program grants. What should we be looking for in our state's annual report for program grants? I don't know if I'd look in the annual report. Jim, I think are you a member of Let's Go Help? Because I have every member has access to 3 videos there. One is shows you 34 sources of money and help that every state has, what they call it and where it is. You have to find out, but it describes them there. So that's there in Let's Go Help. Then Let's Go Help also has another, like 2-hour video on, and takes a sample state and shows you where this help is at what offices in those states. Okay. I've been studying this for 40 some years. My mind somehow tries to organize all this for people. I mean, it's so massive. I love getting into it and see how I could organize it and package it and put this over there. It's a puzzle to me. Any free courses on paralegal studies? Yes. I don't know of them offhand, but I'm sure there are. There's too much out there that isn't. That is not free. If you go, MOOC, that's there are courses online that are free now. From even major universities, you may not be able to get a degree. Other ones, then it's like $100 to take the course, and you keep paying $100. I mean, to take the final exam, and you could rack up a degree that way. So that's available. Any free course passes. OpenCourseWare, MIT. Yes, that's one of them. See, a lot of them. I mean, you can take a course at Harvard right now and get it on your resume, no matter who you are, what degree, background, whatever. And you pay $50 for the certificate, and you have it on your resume. But yes, I went to Harvard. I gave a speech at Harvard, but Check your college continuing education department. That's good. Yes. Community colleges around the country have that. Let's go. Do you think your MBA was worth it? No. But it was an insecurity I had. And I think it was worth it for me just to get rid of that insecurity. Tell you the truth about my MBA. I wanted to always have a business. I got an MBA and everything. It was back in the 70s. And when I got my MBA, I was starting businesses and they're all failing. It took me 2 failing businesses to unlearn all the stuff they were taught me at MBA school. See? So that's why I don't think my MBA was worth it. Thank God I got a government program to pay for it. I was a Vietnam vet. Any free coding schools? Yes. Yes, there's that you can. It's going to take work. There's even like, if you want to, you could take a Google course and be a Google SEO expert or whatever it is with their certificate all for free. Are you still doing infomercials? No, they don't work for me anymore. Good night, y'all. Happy trails. Good luck on your future. Well, thank you. Nice of you to say that too. 2 failing businesses. What the fuck, dude? Yeah. Almost 3. But that was the best thing that happened to me. That's why the things in life that are bad, I mean, realize that there are special times in your life. That's the way you grow. You don't grow from success. all to me, a success is all you learn is you get the money, go to the bank. Get the money, go to the bank. Failure and hardship is when you really grow. You have to. Our survival instinct kicks in and makes us better, faster, stronger. And what you have to do is somehow have the perseverance to stay in there long enough till you figure it out. That's why if you keep spending money, you're out of the game too fast. That's why, to me, I'm trying to show you ways to do all this without spending money. So you learn. You're not going to, be right the first time out of the box. Thanks for all your advice. I've always wanted to pursue my music engineering passion, but have been told I'm wasting time. So I'll check out the freelance courses at Samson. Yeah, I mean, anybody who says you're stupid don't know what to do with their own life. I mean, it's just so crazy. What we do, nobody knows. We're all guessing. Look at all the experts in the world said Donald Trump would never become president. All the experts in the world, a week before the stock market crashed, were saying the stock market would never crash. People don't know. So you don't know either. But see, if you follow your heart and fail, then that's better than taking somebody else's advice and fail, because you won't get as much out of it. What you have to do is get out of the failures. You have to learn from failure. And if you take somebody else's advice and fail, you're not going to learn, because you just call that a guy an asshole who told you to do this and not learn from it. Is equity funding a good way to go? I'm not even sure what that means. I got an MBA in finance, and I'm not even sure. Investing in companies? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I know the title of this is, forget about the way rich people make money. You're not rich. Unless you're rich, don't think about equity funding. No, think about making a buck. That's what you got to do. Feed yourself and be self-sufficient. Equity funding, and that somebody's rich and talking to somebody else is rich, because, do I do equity funding or multinational, arbitrage? Shit, who cares? There's nothing meaningful. I think equity funding is where other people put up the capital and own portions of it. That's true. But so if you're equity funding, then you're going to invest in that. If you want to, I don't know. I mean, if you have extra money, you don't know what to do with it. I don't think that's even good, because you have to know that's good unless you're willing to lose it. Equity funding to me is for people who could afford to lose the money, and I'm sure most of us can't, and so invest in something you have control over, whatever, and you keep investing in it. Thank you for all that you did. Oh, thanks, Alex. Louise, can I get money from Uncle Sam to buy apartment property as an active duty service member without using VA? Yeah, it's going to take work. I do a lot of that kind of research. If you're a member of Let's Go Help, I have, are you the Red Letter DC Comics? Well, boy, nope. I have training videos on how to find all the government programs for real estate, the federal level, the state level, the county, city, nonprofits, and on the internet. There's a lot of peer-to-peer loan lending on the internet for real estate investing. There's a lot of ways to do that. People could say no, yes, and they're right some places. People say yes, like me, and we're right other places. That's what life is. Yeah. What you have to do is start doing a hell of a lot of goddamn homework, And unless you're going to do that and you want to have a package, then you're going to have to go to Trump University and he'll charge you $30,000 and they'll have to give you the money back because it was a scam. and they made him give money back to all the people. Yeah. And otherwise, if you really want to learn that, go anywhere in this country. You have meetups, meetup.org. Meetup, MEETUP. Go to there, put in your zip code, and put in real estate as the topic, and you'll see there's real estate meetups. These are people, individuals like you and I that are investing in real estate that meet for free, and you could pick their brains for free and just sit there like a fly on a wall and learn it all for free. Yeah, instead of going to some course. And I love that. I don't speak English, but I like you. Amira, you don't speak English. That's wonderful. I don't either sometimes. It's amazing. Even if people do speak, I don't know why we don't have more wars. I mean, we can't. To me, most problems we have, even in families and stuff, is people have different meanings for all these words. We don't know, and that's why it's to be open-hearted and try and whatever. Where can I go to get funding for neighborhood development? Community development block grants. Go to your county government. It's called community development block grants. Now, that's just one place. That's a major place for it. And it may or may not work. Then you have to do something else when that doesn't work. If it works, then okay, you figure it out. And that's what you have to do is you figure it out. And you don't call up the community development block center and say, hey, I want a grant. No. You call up and say, I want to learn about your programs, okay? You start learning. And then when you start reading, then you call them back and say, hey, what does this mean? What does that mean? What's with the title of this video? Oh, you didn't come in on time, did you? Are there programs that were given grants to start up a small business? Yes and no. And tell you the truth, there are a lot of small little grants for small businesses, and you probably don't need them. If you use other sources, but it's good to look and see. Most of those are local, your county government, your city government, local nonprofits, things like that. The title is merely camouflage. Ooh, what? No, we talked about it earlier. And it's really, and it comes up, you're not wealthy, so who cares how wealthy people invest their money? You're not wealthy. Fuck. Yeah. You're in different ways in life. I mean, it doesn't matter what they do. They could lose in their money. You can't. So who cares? So you do judge a book by a cover? No. I mean, anything I say is not right all the time. It's not wrong all the time. It's just a general. We have to get there. There's too many shiny objects, and if you don't zero in on the important things for you, you run out of goddamn time. That's the thing. Helping so many people. I mean, this guy was talking to Roy, 15 things he had problems with. Well, he's got no money, trouble. You can't work on 15 things if you have no money. Yeah. You got to say, what is the most important thing? The most important thing first is to be self-sufficient. So you got to create income for yourself first. You want to be a millionaire, you want to be all this stuff, doesn't matter. You got to pay the bills next Thursday. So the first thing you should be doing is figuring that out. Yeah. And all the places that can the SBA, little guy, small business, it depends, Alex. Can the SBA help them? That's just one of many sources. A good place to start, and part of the SBA, and they support this call. You don't want to go to the SBA itself. You want to go to something called the Business Development Center. Every county has one. You start there, and they will give you free help. Don't go and Google for money to start a business. No, no, no. You don't want money to start a business. You just need help starting a business. Never say you want a grant, because you'll miss out on 80% of the free money the government gives out. Is not even called grants. So you're going to miss it. Yeah. Great to hear from you. OB. Yeah, I heard about the International Development Association Individual Program Grant. Yes, IDAs. Have you heard about that international? Yeah, International Development Accounts, I think they're called IDAs, International Development Accounts. And they're grants. They're from banks and other financial, kind of mostly nonprofits or real banks that give them out. Yes, and they're Prosperity Now, I think, is the website that has a major list of those. But if you go, the people who locally who know about those, that what are involved in your state who should know is your local community action agency, CCA, Community Action Agency. And they're in every county. I have found things money could never buy. Yes, I did homelessness for 1.5 years. You won't enjoy it, guaranteed. No, does not sound fun at all. Buddy and Doug's Big Adventure. Can you recommend a search engine besides Google to look for financial help? Yeah, not Google. Or actually, go here. I have training on how to use Google. You go to my website called Lesko Store, LESKOSTORE.com, and download that free report there, and it shows you how to start finding things that are only free. And free financial help. It's what it's about. Thank you for everything you do. You're a godsend. Oh, love, Wyeth. I remember you. Black Protocol and the blood disinfected. It saved my life. Don't know what that is, Steve. Yeah, love Wyeth. Yeah, did you email me, Wyeth? I'm curious how I could help you more. Stocks in Space Force. When Congress makes decisions, stocks and Space Force. Oh, buy a Space Force. Yeah, maybe so. But why? I mean, that's all gambling, man. You want to gamble? Fine. You want to go to Vegas and pull the lever down? Fine. But you should build a life, and a life that creates income for you, and a life that creates satisfaction that you're giving something to the rest of the world. I mean, I think that is more a part of life that is sustainable, and rewarding in the long term. Your Let's Go Help paid site is awesome. Great. Oh, thanks, Alice. Wonderful to hear that. I'm a member. Great. And Alex, get a free copy of my new debt book. And if you can, leave a video. I have a link now for a video, testimonial kind of thing, but only if you feel comfortable. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. I don't want to force anybody to do that or embarrass them or anything. No. Detox lady, yes, exactly. Just got there. I'm already like it. Good. I have invented the fastest man-powered vehicle. No electricity, no gas. Gosh, that's great. Must be angel dust. Hey, Matthew. How are you? It's been doing a long time. Good. I'm 75 and feel strong. Just bicycled 16 miles this morning. I'll do the same tomorrow. Things are great. I don't have to worry about all that stuff you young people worry about at 30 years old or whatever it is. Thank God. Bought a Zapper today when they forgot the pads. I'm not sure if it was Zipper. I'm not sure what that is. Or Zapper. Detox, they just see the scam edge of the cotton tee. Oh no. How many hours a day did you wear the Zapper? What's the Zapper? I don't know what the Zapper is. Okay, not too bad. It's a bicycle that goes 150. Wow! 150. I don't want to do that, man. I want a slower one. My reaction time. I took a spill a year or two ago. Man, banged myself up. I don't go for speed anymore because I can't react as fast. I need to start a nonprofit. Okay. If you remember, Let's Go Help. Here's the plug again. I send you the best places to get money for any nonprofit, and it's all free stuff. Okay. Lady, first 2 hours per day. Then 4 days, my condition skyrocketed. Then I did 14 hours per day. Wow. I want that bike. Oh, wow. I don't want to go 150 miles on a bike. I wanted to teach cancer patients how to care for themselves. Oh, that's great. See, now something like that, you can figure out how to earn income doing that. In the long run, in the short run, you're doing something you think is important. So that way you're working on something bigger than you, which is a way to keep getting up in the morning. That's what's important, that you get excited about getting up in the morning. Where am I? What's this? Okay, you'll have to look at it over from the beginning. I should cancel out gas and emission going. Yes, that'll be great. Bigger than a cell phone. Yes. What do we have here? Marcia, how you doing? Didn't I just answer something for you, Marcia? Dana, Derek's, hi. Even if it takes a person to put the sign that the home is powered by so and so solar. Not sure what. Is there such a thing as a company can sponsor, for example, a solar energy for a new home? There are a lot of programs, in your state now that helps pay for solar energy. And what they do is some states have it where they take it out of you lower your electric bill, and then that difference pays for the solar panel. So there's things like that. So check it out. Thank you, Detox. How are you? You seem educated, good with finance. Well, I got an MBA, and I don't know what educated is. I flunked English in college, but I got 2 New York Times bestsellers. Everything's relative. We're all smart enough to do most things. It's where you put your energy. I want one. What do you want? Oh, send me a link on what? Okay, somebody else, I guess you're talking between themselves. Ruben, hi, Mr. Celestio. I have followed you for years. I'm very proud of all the wonderful things you have done for people. Oh, Ruben, thank you so much. Boy, it does my heart good. If you're up for, I got to educate more people. And if you're up for leaving a little review on letsgostore.com, there's a little red button in the middle there near where I'm giving away a free question mark suit that you could leave a testimonial kind of review. Would be great. Should tell him he's wearing a suit with question marks on it. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, see this thing here? Okay, that's my next giveaway on the 4th, the Ides of March. I'm going to raffle that one out. I get raffled off one last month on Valentine's Day. And if you go to letsgostore.com, and you could download a free report and when I get your email, then you go in the barrel and get a chance to win this question mark. Next month, I'm going to do another one. So I'll be doing it until I run out, and I got maybe a dozen I'm going to do. So I got to have about a year's worth here. I have followed you for years. Thank you so much, Ruben. Will be able to find home buying grant information in my local library. Yes and no. I doubt if they have them. That's the 1995, the Let's Go Help. If you don't want that, I also have it. You can go through the videos on YouTube. I got like 3,000 there, and look at the ones on real estate, and you get a sense of what's really out there. I do a custom report. Like if you tell me what city you live in, it takes me about 2 weeks to do them, and I'll give you a report showing you about 150 money programs just where you live. Sorry, I was homeless. You'll get out of it. You'll get out of it. Okay. You're not giving up wearing your question marks? No, absolutely not. Yeah, I got so many. Have you ever tongue punched another man? Oh, geez. I usually get that stuff on Periscope. That's coming here. Sorry, I was homeless. Well, listen, guys, that's been about an hour. Wow. And I'm an old guy, so it's almost midnight or something like that. 11, 12, 13, 11:30. Okay. So listen, I got to get up. in the morning, do some more stuff, start doing research for paid clients. Yeah. But I love educating people like, hey, Detox Lady, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for your kind words. It means so much to me. It gives me energy and makes me work harder. And I love doing this stuff. So it's so important to me to have somebody who needs it. So it's like, you want to love somebody. If they don't want to be loved, then that's no fun, right? So thank you for saying all those nice words. Talk to you soon. Hi, Steve. Yeah, no, I'm going off now. Alex, take care. Nice to see you. Thanks for good teeth for. I think that's the lighting. Take care, guys.